Our next speaker is David Morris. He is a senior at Duke from Cape Town, South Africa. He will graduate in May. He is planning to graduate in May he will graduate in May with a major in political science and a minor in cultural anthropology. He is a Gates Millennium Scholar. He serves as the campus-based liaison for the Gates Foundation at Duke. He's also working with Justin Clapp, who's director of our outreach office, and he's helping plan and coordinate our new Washington Duke Scholars Program. He's been heavily involved with the existing program that we've had for first-generation students. He's also, in Duke students, they're never just satisfied doing one or two or three things. He's also on the executive board of Dukes and Duchesses. He lives in Roundtable, which is one of our living groups. He has also, as Duke students tend to do, participated in study abroad, in his case in Geneva. He participated in Duke Immerse. He has, as part of Duke Immerse, he traveled to South Africa, did in-depth research there in his native South Africa and here in Durham. And of course, he was also a Standback Fellow last summer, working at a lobbying firm in Washington, D.C., and will be moving to Atlanta to work as a consultant at the Triage Consulting Group. Please join me in welcoming David Morse.
Do you sleep? Do you sleep?
Not a lot.
No, not a lot, not a lot.
Hello, everyone, and congratulations on being accepted as members of the Duke University class of 2020. It makes me sound old because I came to Duke in 2012 and I'm graduating this year, but congratulations nonetheless. As Dean Gutentag mentioned, my name is David Morris and I'm graduating this May. Over these past 2 days, I've had the opportunity to meet many of you and your parents, and I've been asked a lot of questions, from how many nights have I slept out in the snow to get tickets to the men's basketball game, to what is the difference between public policy and political science. My favorite question that I've been asked over the past 2 days is why Duke? Not only does this question bring back the memories of sleepless nights in my senior year of high school, fretting over my Duke, why Duke application essay, but it also causes me to reflect on my past 4 years here at Duke, and all the experiences I've had since moving to the East Campus in August of 2012. But it also allows me to reflect back on sitting where you all are sitting now 4 years ago when I visited Duke for Blue Devil Days with my mom, and thinking if I really wanted to come to Duke. As students, we always throw around the word the Duke difference to explain the small things that we believe sets Duke apart from many other schools. Although every student experiences Duke in a different way, at the end of the day, all of our individual experiences makes Duke a unique place to be. To me, the Duke difference is the collection of moments that I have had that have defined my college experience and have landed me where I am today. The Duke difference is the tradition and immense school pride that we have and we share while watching our classmates play on the field or on court, cheering them to victory, or watching the benches burn on West Campus after beating UNC or winning a national championship. It is incredible access that you get to faculty that will help you grow both inside and outside of the classroom. Whether they are Nobel laureates, former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, or professors that will challenge you to evaluate the world that we live in and inspire you to engineer its improvements. I've had the ability to craft my unique academic experience. For example, my first year seminar was a class on media, film, and Facebook. It gave me an excuse to watch funny cat videos online and to, stalk people on Facebook, which had its academic rewards, something that doesn't really happen very often. I've honed my passions in classes like photography and tennis, and I've challenged my classmates in discussions about the strengths and weaknesses that the current American political system faces. Since being at Duke, I've traveled to a total of 8 different countries, including Switzerland, Italy, Spain, Germany, Monaco, Turkey, the UK, and South Africa, all for a total cost of $0 to me. During my summer abroad, my class was invited to visit the Large Hadron Collider at CERN with President Broadhead and impressive alumni based in Europe. In addition to taking classes in Geneva, we visited the International Labour Organization, the United Nations High Commission for Refugees, and the World Trade Organization. We also did casework at the international and corporate headquarters for Procter & Gamble. Every weekend, my classmates and I would travel to a new European city. We hiked the Alps in Chamonix, visited concentration camps outside of Berlin, took boat rides along the coast of Monaco, and watched the sunrise at the beaches of Barcelona. Through signature programs like Duke Immerse, I was able to travel back to my home country of South Africa, where I studied governance, policy, and social justice. I consulted with urban developers, met with leading political figures, worked at a development agency, all the while conducting in-depth field research. But Duke has also been instrumental in my personal growth as well. Like 10% of my fellow classmates, I am the first in my family to go to college. Although I assumed that I would face a wealth of challenges transitioning to the collegiate atmosphere, I had help all along the way. I had my financial aid officer, Allison, here, my admissions officer, Stacy, in the back, and my fellow classmates provide a network of support that has helped me succeed at Duke up to this day. In addition to my classwork, I've been able to manage commitments to many extracurricular activities. I've been a member of an amazing selective living group on campus. I've acted as an ambassador on behalf of the Office of the President as a member of Dukes and Duchesses. And I was lucky enough to ignite the bonfire after winning the championship last year as a member of the A team. Ask any upperclassmen and they will tell you that the Duke difference really has an impact when applying for jobs and internships. Being a Duke student puts you in league with impressive alumni working in a variety of fields and disciplines. The Duke difference happened to me this fall when I was interviewing for my first grown-up job. I walked into my hour-long scheduled interview, expecting to discuss my resume and cover letter that I'd spent countless hours preparing for, only to discover that my interviewer was a former Duke student. In addition to discussing my ability to work well in a team and my embellished skills at Microsoft Excel, he was really interested in knowing where I was when we won the national championship, how much our rivalry has remained unchanged, and whether or not I had visited the local Durham landmark, the Q Shack. Needless to say, when I sat in your seats 4 years ago, I never expected to have had such a transformative college experience. Coming from a small international baccalaureate program at a public high school, little did I know the impact that a place like Duke would have on me. To all of you here, I would like to challenge you. I would like to challenge you to find your Duke difference and craft your own individual path, because I can guarantee to you that Duke will help you change, it will challenge you, it will help you grow, and most importantly, it will help you learn. Thank you very much.